Okay, guys, here we are, hole 9. Just going to close this guide out here for you. This should be a relatively easy hole for long drivers. I don't recommend trying to get aggressive on this hole whatsoever. 4 top spin is plenty. You can see my wind is pretty much as large as it could ever be, which does make this shot even easier. So what I'm assuming is it's going to land maybe 1 per ring down. So I'm going to just kind of aim over here towards the middle. We're only going to use, I'm thinking, maybe half-ish power. So with that in mind, I'll have to consider that for my alignment. So I'll make sure that 9 rings is kind of into the center of the fairway. I'm thinking somewhere around here. As I mentioned, a very easy power shot. And it should lead to a relatively easy shot to replicate. And, put down the middle here. Give yourself a very good look for albatross. All you got to do is get it in play, not try to force too much topspin. You don't want to roll through into the rough. Just concentrate on that mark and alignment. Should put yourself in good position. So it looks like both of my opponents here went with the aggressive type approach. No benefit to doing this in my book. We can stay back here and just have a nice mid-club sniper. And with proper wind effect play, it's going to be in the fairway. I'd rather be in the fairway 10 out of 10 times as opposed to trying to get too aggressive here and not getting into this fairway. If I was to miss this other fairway, there would be less probability that I'll hold it out. So I'd rather just kind of go the slow and steady approach, and then just try to about five backspin or so, and just try to master this wind effect. So you can see with where I'm putting my guide here, somewhere right around here. I'm going to have to underplay my rings a little bit, so I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 6.5. So right around here. Perfect ball. And a very good chance that you can roll this in. As you can see, I just miss. So, that's one of the best reasons that I recommend this. Quite a few guys are going to be able to get this because the wind's so easy. So a good chance for you to be able to hold out. And as I mentioned, in my opinion, it's just a little bit more risky to put it up in this fairway. And then it's actually kind of still tough to make this with the long iron because there's just not enough. It doesn't like to roll out. So you can see my opponent using full backspin. His guide's kind of falling out a little bit. And it's really hard to get this to run out the way that you're hoping that it does up the slope, because it's like up a hill. So a lot of times, and as you can see, it just kind of slowly dies there. But, good luck with this hole, guys, and with your tournaments overall. And be on the lookout for future content to come.